Phantom Liberty has finally released, and while I play it over and over again to find all sorts of hidden secrets, I have another 10 hidden secrets video that you can enjoy in the meantime. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Almost half of these entries have to do with Panam. There is just so much about her that is just hidden that I discovered after going on a little Panam worshipping bender. It's insane. So make sure you stick around to the end for a bonus Panam secret. This one's a doozy. So here's 10 hidden secrets in Cyberpunk that you probably didn't know about. Pacifica has a hidden roller coaster you can ride, however it comes with a side quest that's only available after completing Automatic Love and before finding Evelyn Parker. After talking to the Pacificans who are trying to fix it up, you can offer to fix it up for them, and they'll let you have the honors of riding it first. Riding the roller coaster with Johnny is quite the wholesome experience, and once you're done riding the roller coaster, the Pacificans will chant Babylon as you approach the exit.
Babylon, Babylon.
However, if you choose the Nomad Life path and then tell the Pacificans that you are a nomad that used to ride with the backers, they will instead chant backer as you exit the roller coaster. It's the little details like this that you never see in video games very much these days. Night City is covered in graffiti. However, you may not have gave them enough attention as you should have. If you go across the street of the pumping station data term, there is a graffiti that says platform 69 3/4. This is a reference to Harry Potter, as in the early builds of the game, NPCs used to walk through this wall as if it wasn't there, referencing platform 9 3/4 from Harry Potter. There's even some blood splatter from an NPC who didn't read the patch notes. There's also some graffiti in Santo Domingo that says, boobies. Nice. By now you've heard of Skippy the talking gun. I've mentioned him probably a total of 4 times in the last 6 months, but did you know that Skippy is actually an Easter egg? Well, now you do. Skippy is named after Skippy the Magnificent, an AI from Craig Allison's Expeditionary Force. At one point in the story, the main character Joe Bishop argues with the AI to be called Skippy, but the AI doesn't want to be called Skippy, it would rather be called anything else. In Cyberpunk, you can ask Skippy if you can change his name, where he will absolutely refuse to be called anything other than Skippy. Quite the interesting Easter egg if I say so myself.
Can I change your name?
No.
Why not? Considering I'm your new owner.
For those that aren't aware, CD Projekt Red, the developers behind Cyberpunk, are actually from Poland. And just like America, Poland has their own jokes, memes, trends, etc. One of which is actually referenced in the game. If you head over to the south side of the Glen, there is a building that has a locked motorcycle on top of it with a dead body next to the motorcycle. This is a reference to the popular YouTube video from Poland called Powell Jumper. There's also a data shard called Powell Jumper located in his backpack that you can read as well. If you've seen my previous installments of 10 Hidden Secrets, then you know all about Meredith Stout's fate if you betray her during the pickup. But what happens to Anthony Gilchrist if you work with her? Betraying Meredith will result with Anthony Gilchrist dropping her to the bottom of the ocean, so one would logically think if the roles were reversed, the same thing would happen to Anthony. Well, you're not wrong. If you work with Meredith to take down Royce at the All Foods plant, after the heist at Konpeki Plaza you can come to this location, and in the canal under the stairway you will see a dead body of none other than Anthony Gilchrist. It seems Meredith Stout was right and he was the mole after all.
Had it coming, I guess.
Who's that? Friend of yours?
Corpo rat. Schemer. Had some dealings with him. Long past.
In my previous installment of 10 Hidden Secrets, I made a comment about how it's not a 10 Hidden Secrets video unless one of the entries is about Panam. Well, of course, this video is no exception. You can actually meet Panam before the quest Ghost Town, even before Konpeki Plaza. When you first arrive at Afterlife to meet T-Bug and Dex, you can actually find Panam and Nash talking about their job for 6th Street. You know, the one where Panam loses her car. Scanning them also reveals their affiliations.
Relax, it's taken care of. We're set. Now about the Eddies. Who's paying exactly?
6th Street. What?
Nothing. It's just that I'm running up some pretty steep expenses.
I've dealt with 6th Street before. We do the run, They'll transfer the cred.
Of course. Yeah. I'm sure it'll work out.
While we're on the topic of Panam, if you complete Ghost Town and all of Panam's side quests before meeting Alt Cunningham, Johnny Silverhand actually has new dialogue when making your pitch to Alt. He will mention how the Aldecaldos would do anything for you, including fighting your way to Mikoshi. I know this isn't some grand secret revealed, but it's the little details like this that make Cyberpunk stand out in the RPG genre.
But how will you reach Mikoshi? I've created armies that failed to breach it.
They were children of the net. There's your problem. We're banking on the human factor. V's got a big dusty nomad family, and they'll do anything for her.
Street Cred is a leveling system in Cyberpunk that helps balance the use of cyberware by preventing you from getting the best gear early on. But Street Cred serves another purpose. If you go to Santo Domingo, there is a quest called A Day in the Life. Two degenerates try to rob a street vendor to get back at the corpse. Other than making fun of pseudo-punk groups, including but not limited to Black Lives Matter, this quest makes use of the Street Cred system. After threatening the two degenerates, they will normally attack you. However, if your street cred is high enough, they'll not only bring it up, but they will be afraid of you and even run away screaming. Again, some people had the audacity to say this game was empty and had no character.
Yo, Brad, ain't that... Yo, that's the bitch everyone been talking about. When they came back from the dead. You know how many gonks you offed already? And I ain't even talking solo.
Christmas must have come early this year because we have yet another entry that involves Panam. I've showcased hidden dialogue options and hidden details about her character. Now what if you tell Panam that you'll meet her somewhere but follow her there? Now you may be thinking, why would anyone do that? It seems very counterintuitive. Well, that's because it is, and quite frankly, Panam agrees. After completing the main story missions with Panam, she'll eventually call you asking for your help. When you meet with her, she tells you that Saul has been kidnapped. No, not that Saul. This Saul. This quest is called Riders on the Storm. During this quest, you scout out the Raffen base where Saul is being held and go rescue him. But before you leave the Aldecaldo camp, Panam will ask if you want to ride with her. Naturally, you'll say yes, and I don't blame you. I'll always want to be within reaching distance of her. But if you tell her you'll meet her there, then straight up follow her there, she'll shout at you out the window as you drive by.
You might as well have ridden with me!
Alright, so you meet with Panam for the first time officially after meeting with Rogue at the Afterlife where she gives you her number. Now I get having the urge to call her immediately, but what if you just don't call her? Well, she's still going to be at the same spot she would be normally if you did call her. Now that begs the question, what if you went there and met her without calling her? Not only would that be kind of creepy, but you do get a secret interaction with her if you do. It's not much, just a different version of meeting with Panam normally, but I am an absolute sucker for any new Panam content.
You Panam? I'm V.
Yes, and?
You come recommended by Rogue.
Well, fuck. Great. What trouble do the two of you want to get me in now?
I'm not party to the grief between you and Rogue. You're about something else.
Well, sounds grand. But I'm busy just now and will be for some time.
Busy getting back your ride? The cargo you lost?
So tell me, where's my car?
Panam has a couple tiny little details that are pretty interesting. You may already know this, but Panam has a scar on her side from when she got shot during the main quest. However, Panam has another scar. A much less interesting one, but another one nonetheless. If you're like me, then you spent too much time just staring and zooming in on Panam's face, so her beauty can be displayed on my 55-inch flat screen TV. After a while, you'll start to notice the little things about it, like the scar on her nose from when she used to have a nose piercing. Why she got it and why she got rid of it is a mystery. Probably just some rebellious teenage thing, but it's still a cool little detail. There you have it, 10 hidden secrets in Cyberpunk that you probably didn't know about. I hope you enjoyed this Panam-centric episode. Let me know if there were any secrets that I missed, and feel free to check me out on Twitch. I do various playthroughs of different RPGs, including Skyrim, and make sure you subscribe for that 10 hidden Phantom Liberty secrets that will be coming in the future. Anyways, I'll see you later.